This is CBS 2 News this morning.
6:15, we're almost 1 year away from the Iowa caucuses, the first set of votes in the 2020 election. That means candidates have to decide soon if they're in or if they're out.
Yeah, it seems early to be talking about it, but it's really not, because a lot of these decisions coming in quickly. We just had another candidate announced this morning, so we're kind of moving along with it. Well, CBS 2's chief political correspondent Scott Thuman shows us many of these potential candidates will now have to decide if they want to take an even bigger leap and give it a go as a third-party option.
In a field of candidates that's filling up fast, it can be hard to break through, especially as an outsider, a third party or independent. Just ask Howard Schultz.
Don't help elect Trump, you egotistical billionaire.
I'm certainly not going to do anything to put Donald Trump back in the Oval Office.
Some Democrats fear the former Starbucks CEO's possible run could lure away too many voters. Ralph Nader's third-party run in 2000 siphoned enough votes to possibly cost Al Gore the election, and Ross Perot pulled in almost 19% back in 1992.
If you are an independent, is there reason to think this is my time, I can break through?
But see, as a candidate?
Yes.
I don't think so. I mean, it's the electorate. You know how the Bill Clinton, big phrase, the Carvel, it's the economy, stupid, and don't forget health care. If you're an independent candidate running for the president, it's the Electoral College, stupid. You won't be able to break it.
Nevertheless, there's a growing appetite for something different. People declaring themselves independent has gone up as public trust in government has been on a steady decline.
We're seeing more and more independents every decade?
It's not more and more independence. It's less and less confidence in the Democratic and Republican Party.
Which may be tempting to others like former New York City Mayor Michael Bloomberg, or even Republicans to primary challenge Trump like former Ohio Governor John Kasich.
A Gallup poll from last year shows that 42% of Americans identify as independent. That's up 3% and the largest increase they've seen in a single year following a presidential election. In Washington, I'm Scott Thuman.
CBS 2 will continue to bring you coverage from our Washington, D.C. bureau this year, especially as we get closer to the 2020 election. Earlier this week, though, we talked to Idaho Representative Russ Fulcher. You can see his interview with us on idahonews.com.